Albatross back again with part 2 at a night of a night at the movies, a superhero adventure inspired by Sky High, GM by the fabulous Spigs 18 here. So I'll just let him take it away, Spigs.
Yep. So we a band of teenage heroes in a precarious situation, and I'd like to offer one player 1 XP if they want to do a quick recap of what happened in the first session. We'll let Jera or Gilgamesh go because he got stuck in the funniest of the two situations. I'll offer to him first.
Yeah. So basically, last session we started out in homeroom, where we got distributed our belts. We saw several different people, including a mucus boy who uses mucus to his advantage, and we were distributed tickets after a short history lesson. And then we continued on the day. We saw Jordan. Well, we didn't see. One of us saw Jordan leave, and we continued on after messing with Henry a bit, and
a bit. You guys,
a bit. Every chance we get.
That's, his Hello Kitty.
Yeah.
What Henry doesn't realize is it doesn't pay to be a jerk these days.
Yes. And then eventually we ended up at the movies where we had decided to go to Jurassic Park. We messed with Henry again. Well, I guess I messed with Henry, and then was punished for it and got convinced to go into the Care Bear movie instead of the Jurassic Park. And
in 3D.
Yeah. And then the rest of the party experience is essentially the screen splitting, and T-Rex is coming out of the screen, freaking roaring at them. I got visual craziness and what was it? Peace, love, and happiness.
Peace and love.
That. Yep.
That was one quick question because I didn't even realize. Did Vanish never told anyone about Jordan running out?
I told
Right.
Sculpture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
I know about it. I have in Sculpture's head. He's just he doesn't really care too much. Like, girls can be dramaful, especially high school teenage girls. So he just figured you're just having drama with her sister, maybe with the jock boy.
And Gil, since he went into Care Bears, he didn't have the opportunity to tell anyone that Haley was looking for her sister.
Yeah.
So it's just Marcos and I, Darren, who don't know.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
And we'll start off with Gil.
Yeah, one more thing real quick, because no one else also knows except me that Haley currently has a backpack with a glowing item in
Yes, correct. Yes. Yep. You could probably. You were also in the theater with Kyle, and you could take that 1 XP.
Okay.
So we'll cut into your scene. All the lights started exploding, but instead of normally like how a fluorescent light would scatter, you saw what looked like colored rainbows coming out, almost like it's raining down sparkling Skittles, like the commercial. And out of each exit door of the theater, you see a different version of the Care Bears, a Care Bear come out, and they're surprisingly rather large. They're about 6 feet high, and you see them all in unison, almost in a harmonic sort of sound wave. You hear peace and love, and they start to open up their arms, spread out, and you know how Care Bears each have that logo, symbol in their chest, rainbows start cascading throughout the theater. You allowed one action before I asked you to roll initiative. What are you doing? You also hear before you do your action, you hear I didn't know this movie was 3D too.
I think this is a little bit different. And I don't even know what to do, to be honest. I guess I will go ahead and so they're like kind of they're like here and here.
And the back exits. We're gonna say there's like 5 back exits,
Okay.
like over
Okay.
here,
Yeah.
one on the opposite end, 2 all the way in the back.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna far step kind of down into this area.
Yeah, we haven't. How does it look like when you far step? Like how?
So I guess.
So you're gonna far step in front of all the. Remember, we said the front row was a bunch of little kids, like a camp group.
Yeah.
Okay.
I never do that. So I kind of, I don't necessarily completely vanish, but like the sort of like gray and black theme that I have going on, you see kind of essentially a streak of that move past super quick from like a cinematic perspective. Like it's just a big old gray and black streak that just moves incredibly quick, and then I kind of apparate in a way right there.
All right. The minute you like far step, you like almost hover over the entire all the seats to get to the front, right? You hear where are you going from Kyle? And can I have an initiative roll for you?
Yeah.
And give me one for Kyle as well. It's the initiative number you need to beat because Care Bears are tough SOBs is a 5.
Oh, holy crap.
Tough bears.
All right. So that's me. That's Kyle. Holy crap.
Wow.
You rolled 219 or 216s, I guess.
Yeah.
So 19 and 16, unless Kyle happens to be trained also.
Oh yeah.
They both win anyway. It doesn't matter. They both pass. The 16 passes too. So what are you guys doing? So right now you see them, all these different Care Bears are because I like the Care Bear image. All the Care Bears are extending their arms and rainbow beams are flying out from their chests. And you all hear in unison, peace and love. And balloons are now cascading down, different rainbow colored balloons. All those kids that were in the front are getting up and like clapping and cheering.
Okay. Do they look like do they actually look aggressive to me?
No, they say
No?
they all smiling and saying peace and love.
Okay.
Kids are saying that too.
No, that was the Care Bears.
I know the Care Bears are saying it, but I was wondering if the kids were, saying it.
Oh no, the kids are jumping up, clapping, happy as kids could be when they see a bunch of Care Bears.
Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
No.
I guess I'm gonna hold my action until they do something that's like actually aggressive. If they do.
All right, so you see all these beams are shooting out. Kyle is like, he's almost as giddy as the kids themselves. And you see him flick his wrist up, right? And a camera appears in his palm. And he's like, oh, he's taking, as you turn around, he's taking pictures of the whole thing with this palm camera that came out of his sleeve.
Okay.
Right? These beams start cascading and hitting groups of people. and you see the people immediately get up and they outstretch their arms and start walking towards the individual Care Bears, creating big love hugs. Then the lion, who, since now you in the front, the lion who has a rainbow in his chest, his beam is directed at you. And I would need an intellect defense roll.
Okay.
And as he's looking at you in the beam, he goes, I would love to hug you. Come hug me.
Now I see why Jim Kitty was so traumatized, because I'm traumatized and I'm not even there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What level? Was it 5?
Difficulty 5, yeah.
Okay. I don't have intellect defense, so. Oh my god.
you like turn around, you pretty much straight up confused of what the hell is happening. And two of the little kids look at you, they grab your hands, and you immediately start walking into this bear's warm embrace. And once you get to him, you feel like every problem you had in the world has washed away, and you full of warmth and love. You feel like you could hug the world at this moment. As you embraced with this bear, and now there's like 9 or 10 6-year-olds all in this massive bear hug with this bear.
Okay. I wrap my arms around the bear and I give it a freaking bear hug.
And in the corner of your eye, the one is Kyle was starting to realize something was funny, but then he turned around and then there was a bear behind him and hit him with the beam. And he was like, I love you. Yes, I want to hug you. As he starts hugging him. So now there's like separate pockets of just love hugs going all around in this theater.
Okay.
Will, you still have your action. You could try to break this, but since you under the spell, it's going to be a difficulty 6.
Okay. All right, fine. I'm gonna put a level of effort in.
Might be beneficial.
Maybe. That, and then could I maybe get like a asset or something from identifying?
Identifying that you're under a spell?
Yeah.
I would give you let's to make it fair.
Yeah.
Let's do an identify roll difficulty 5, and
Okay.
then if you pass that roll, then I'll give you the asset on the defense roll. That's fair?
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. So you definitely identified that you caught under some sort of spell.
Okay.
I don't know if it's a spell, more like a passion. The passion of the Care Bears.
It was like a horrible movie crossover.
Oh no. All right.
Oh, God.
So then it's back to a difficulty 5 with your asset, and if you apply a level of effort, it's a difficulty 4.
Okay. Yeah. So, all right. I will apply the effort.
Yeah.
So that's. I thought I hit it.
Nope.
Oh,
You
it
got
doesn't.
XP,
It doesn't
you
have the. It doesn't have the asset. I still
okay.
wouldn't. Or wait.
But you
Yeah.
also have XP to re-roll if you wanted to.
Okay. Sorry, it doesn't have the asset, so,
All right, so then you
I would have
pass.
actually passed. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
the base roll though? This is why I don't like the friggin' all this. The base roll, does that look like an 11 or is that?
The base roll is an 11. Yeah. And
that-
then it beats difficulty 3. It's level
Yeah.
5.
And he has
It
an
had
asset.
1 effort. I had one effort. I didn't
Yeah.
add the asset.
Yep.
So
Yep. So
There it
you're
is.
now surrounded by all these kids and a counselor behind you, like you're in the middle of a hug sandwich. You're like the meat of a hug sandwich, and then something snaps in your brain, like what am I doing here? But you're still being bear hugged. And we'll go into the back to the initiative the next round, but we'll do that after we get to what the rest of the other group is doing. All right, your guys. Could everybody give me a perception roll because of the mist? If you'll recognize the raptors coming out, you heard the sound, but you definitely see the head of a giant T-Rex rip through the screen. But since the raptors are smaller and covered in the mist, you know, that purple mist I said, can everyone give me a difficulty 3 perception roll? Oh, Sculpture got a natural 20.
Hey, let's go.
Yay!
Ooh, that's cool.
Ali got 2 6s back to back.
Roll 20 dice bot is suspect.
Anthony,
Yeah.
would this be considered some sort of
Was that a
cosmic
natural
phenomenon?
one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would this be considered some sort of cosmic
Yeah.
phenomenon?
Cosmic? No. It wouldn't be.
Okay, no problem.
Sorry,
Can I
that was a
go?
wrong roll on my.
Okay, so all right, so Bear Claw got it. So we got a major effect and a minor effect, and everyone passed the roll anyway. So your guys all see the 4 raptors that managed to like sneak underneath the mist, and you know, since you know raptors are predatory animals, you see that they crawling, like they sneaking their way through the aisles, getting ready to pounce on unsuspected people that didn't recognize them.
All right. With my natural 20,
Yeah.
can we say with my major effect that you know, I was super pumped to see Jurassic Park because of my love for predation, you know, or Trevor's love for predation. And you know, now that you know there's this mist, there's these dinos actual, or you know, maybe you know, robots or something, but
That's my T-Rex head.
I see it there. But what you call it? Can we say that it snapped me out of my like happy, you know, laid back demeanor into my like, you know, they're messing with the stuff that I was trying to enjoy, and with quick reflexes due to my, you know, being disturbed, I reach into my utility belt and just fling out my concussive Cypher at the, you know, the general direction of the raptors and the T-Rex head as my major effect.
I'm showing you where the raptors are on the map so you can see. They went through the mist, and there's a raptor right there. So they're not all together. So you'll be able to throw it at maybe possibly 2 if you aiming here.
What if I aim like here? Would I be able to hit the raptor? Oh, I'm pinging on OBS. What am I doing? What if I go like, not there, like right here, where like between that raptor and because I definitely want the T-Rex to be caught in it and possibly a raptor.
Yes, so if you want that, then it's either here or your 2 only options.
Yeah, I'll take either or. Let's go with the left one. I'll do it on the left.
So don't forget, there's a door here as well, exit door.
Oh, no, don't throw it that way. I throw it away from the exit. You're right, yeah. Thank you for reminding me, yes. So then, yes.
All right.
And then, do I roll for the throw? Because no, my major effect was just being able to do it, right?
Yes.
All right, and I'll roll for the throw. Let me just mark that I use this guy here. And I'm assuming you did this a while ago, but this is all it says. It's just concussive thrown weapon. So I'm assuming it's just a blast that does some damage and possibly KOs or stuns or whatever.
Yeah, we're going to say that it does a D6 plus 2 damage.
If it hits, okay.
Yep.
All right, and then let me roll for it. That'll be enter speed, right?
Yep. It's a ranged weapon.
I'll go speed, yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to use effort.
Yep.
Drop my speed by 3. Roll it out. I rolled an 8 plus the effort, so I rolled an 11, which I don't think is going to do anything.
Yeah. You hit.
I used one of my EXP to reroll.
Okay.
I really want to hit the T-Rex.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! I just take the
All right,
higher.
no, you take the second roll, don't you? You
Is
don't
it?
take,
Well, I thought the reroll is you choose the
no,
higher.
no, you
Or
take
either
the
way,
second roll.
it's an 8
Yeah.
then.
So it actually the first roll would have hit the raptor. So you actually what
I just
you still gotta
I just
you
flick
still
it
gotta
and throw
roll
it.
you still gotta roll the damage though.
Roll the damage. Oh, all right. So you said
Because
D6
it's
plus 2.
basically a grenade.
Uh,
How did that look connected to your belt?
it wasn't connected to my belt. The utility belt has a bunch of pouches on it, and you know, he gave it to us. I look into, I reach into one of the pouches here, and I take out the small disc. It has like a button on it. I press the button, and it goes whoop into like a ball. Kind of, I just throw it, and like a water balloon, just throw it into the area that I'm aiming for it to explode, and you know, just whoop, and it just turns into like a little explosive fluid. And I just throw it, and
it bounces here, but since the raptors are really fast, it dove out the way and landed on a chair. But unfortunately, the people here got, the explosion blew them back, right? And this whole row of chairs.
Oh man.
I'll change the color. This whole row of chairs are now gone.
Well, that's why we're in school, to learn to be heroes.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking at the collateral damage like.
All right, and what you call it, Sandclaw, you have a minor effect you can add before we go to initiative.
Yeah, so with the even though I saw that there was 3D and whatnot, somehow that I realized.
Oh yeah, you all have your 3D glasses still on.
And so I put them back on and off, and on and off real quick. It's like, oh my gosh, and I get ready, and actually I turn right away to I invoke like the knowledge and power of Horus, and my wings burst out. It's like, I must save these people, and then I just like immediately take action to get to the nearest raptor and pick them up.
All right, with the minor effect, we're not even in combat yet. I'll allow you to have your wings flare out, and you can position yourself anywhere on the map for the beginning of the initiative. So where do you want to be on the map? Which way are you flying?
So the area I'm going to be flying to, considering let's see, we're middle is about here, I guess.
Yeah,
right?
You guys are there.
So yeah, I would see that, like the that this is like the most immediate raptor to me.
Yeah.
That would be basically my direction. I'd be going to go after the raptor.
All right. So you position yourself. We'll switch your color to your guys' color will be we're gonna go with baby blue. So I'll put an S over here. All right, initiative. The T-Rex is 4, and due to the raptor's speed, this initiative number is target 5. So the T-Rex is a 4, the Raptors are a 5, and just so you guys know what everything that's happening is, half the people still think it's 3D going on, the other half are realizing that this is not right, especially after the explosion that just happened, and now you starting to see mayhem. People are getting up, running in all directions, stumbling over each other. Remember how I said that there was that older group in the front, right? They're like stuck in fear, like frozen in fear. Over here, you see Tupperware lids flying everywhere, lasagnas being thrown at the T-Rex, and initiative.
I got a 7.
Mm-hmm.
Got 15.
Okay.
All right,
So
I've got 3 power shifts for initiative, so it's going to be disgusting.
Yeah. Whoa.
Ooh.
Oh,
I specialize as well.
yeah. Nice. And okay. All right. So the only people that go first on initiative is Vanish and Saga.
All
And
right.
then the Raptors, then the T-Rex, and then Sandclaw and Sculpture.
So slow.
Mhm.
Oh,
Saga, you got the 23, so you definitely the first to act.
yeah, it's actually 26, but that's because I can only put the thing only lets you go up 2 steps.
Yeah.
Um, so this is kind of where his nerdiness comes out. Normally he's quite cool, but when he flips over to superhero mode, you know, he looks over at um who's nearest to me? Is Kevin near?
You sitting next to everyone but Sandclaw because you saw Sandclaw wings flare out and fly across the room.
So,
So yeah.
sorry. Kevin and I are in the Care Bear.
All right, you guys are in the Care Bear room.
I'm
No,
not in
you-
the care. I'm not in the care.
No, Vanish, Kevin, you talking about Kyle. Kevin,
Oh, sorry.
Kevin,
I'm
Trevor, and Marcos are next to each other.
Okay, so yeah, I look over at Kevin and Trevor. I go, this is some cool math here. This is what we call a wave duality weapon, and he flips like right out of his seat. There's a forward flip and comes down at the T-Rex, and you see as he's flipping that this purple energy cascades around down his hands. And
You know you over here, right?
I'm over. I'm
So
on the Raptor side.
No, you see where I'm pinging? You're in the middle. The
The
Raptors,
middle.
the Raptor. I mean, the T-Rex is over here.
Oh, so that's a Raptor right here.
Yeah, you have to jump to flip through all those seats. It's hero. I'll give you opportunity to roll for it, but that's a
Well,
big,
yeah,
pretty
it's
big.
it's but remember my what's your name? Dexterity because I have it's acrobatics, movement, initiative, all of that.
Yeah,
I
but
get
that's a long distance. You still have to roll.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so you want to flip over all these seats? I'll make that a difficulty 4 roll, and if you have anything to lower it, you could lower it.
Well, yeah,
Mm.
it's my acrobatics, so that would be a 3. And you know what? Because I want it to look good, I'll spend a level of effort. And
So difficulty 2.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
Yes.
Never
Well
mind.
then.
I told you I hate roll
then.
20.
That's just how it be sometimes.
All right, you get.
Man.
This is gonna be one of those days.
Yeah.
You get up to flip, but you didn't realize that your foot was caught underneath the seat in front of you, and you fall over, flipping onto what you call it, a couple. Like he got his arm around, and they were still thinking it was 3D, and you shocked them into the thing. So now your guys are all entangled in a mess. Like you laying in front of these 2 people, and your face went into his his nachos.
I go, I just look up at him, you gotta love that nacho cheese.
Now it's Vanish's turn.
Okay, my instinct would be to vanish, but I'm actually going to do something rather different. I've got I'm going to pull from my from nothingness an instant servant, also known as Hello Kitty, which I borrowed from Henry. So I will just produce that wonderful device.
What's it look like? What's his servant look like?
It looks like a Hello Kitty doll. And it's like, so I saw it in his, because it fell out of his backpack, and I made it disappear when it was, when no one was looking.
So what are you directing it to do?
I'm just going to cast it and actually say attack a raptor. So I'll launch it basically. I'll just throw it.
So which raptor you want to hit?
The one nearest to me.
So the nearest one is the one that what you call a Sandclaw's engaged with.
Yeah.
All right. So it's everyone else. It's all the raptors' turn.
Yep.
This raptor right here, your guys see that somebody is like trying to run out there's an exit on this other side. And you see someone is trying to run out that exit and it pounces on his back and starts biting it, doing what a raptor does.
Oh, geez.
Now you're starting to see blood splatter, like scatter in the air. And you're starting to hear the screams and wails of everyone else. This raptor starts running towards, on top of the seats, running towards the back exit as everyone is trying to make their way to the back. And you also see that raptor jump on the back of a slow-footed, heavy-set guy that was still running, holding his hot dog, and like tramples him down, right? This raptor is going to attempt to claw at Sandclaw with his two claws because he's hovering above him. Give me a speed or might defense roll, difficulty 3.
Okay. Let's see here.
If you have anything to lower that.
Yeah, so let's see here.
Like you could attempt to fly away with speed or parry it with your claws for.
Yeah, so I got speed defense, so that's gonna go in the favor. Anything else that I got? So I'll roll. Well, not. I'll just put effort. I'll put effort behind that. So put 1 effort in there. Speed defense with roll 1 effort. Defense is 3. Or difficulty 3.
Oh, success! How did it look at you as you dove out the way of this raptor?
So yeah, I basically was able to juke to the side. Well, when it attempts to attack me, and it's like, and like, you know, essentially bat away with my foot claw. it's like sword fight almost.
Oh yeah, you talon versus talon parrying.
Yeah.
All right, so the T-Rex's turn. The T-Rex is wasting his entire turn whipping through the screen to get its full body out, and now you see the full length of a full T-Rex, and you see the screen is now totally ripped in half, and you still see that purple mist is shooting out of the screen. And if you look closer, you start to see that there's like little sparkles of lights, like almost like you know how the northern stars will look in between the mist, popping out, right? And
do we hear the voice go, "Witness the power of a fully operational T-Rex"?
No. As it's ripping out. So now we go to sculpture and what you call it, Sandclaw. Sandclaw goes first because he was ahead. Sculpture's last.
Okay. Yeah. So I will go ahead and attack with my talons against this raptor to just go straight down onto it.
The raptor's speed defense is 5. They attack out of 3, but their speed defense is a 5.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we could do this. So yeah, let me put some. Put the 5. Put an effort behind it. Let's see. And go with a talons attack.
Whoa! You can re-roll that if you want, if you got XP.
Oh yeah, I rolled a 4. Dang, no, yeah, I just got the 1 XP.
I'll burn an XP for you.
Cool. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and do the roll again.
And how much damage is that?
That's 8.
8. Okay. You slash it, and instead of blood splattering out, you see more of that purple mist, and you see its whole. As your talons rip through its chest and between its arms, you see this purple mist starts flying out, and it drops to one knee, and it looks like it's barely moving, but this mist is like spreading out from its chest. Are you doing any movement after that?
Well, I dove down straight onto it, so yeah, it's basically just getting assessment of what happened after that. So I see all this mist stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'll also, like, out of the corner of my eye, make sure to look at what the T-Rex is doing, because I'm kind of close as well. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Get myself ready if anything happens.
Yeah, you see that the last leg of as it pulls out of the the screen, and the screen itself is starting to cascade down, and it hit the lights. So now you also see the sparks of the the theater lights that were on top, projecting onto the screen, and now sparking and flashing. And I have a GM intrusion for you.
Okay.
Who are you giving the XP to?
I will give it to Marcus.
Marco.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Marcus.
And since I'm a jerk, the sparks and flash are now catching on to the curtains, and now you're starting to see the curtains are starting to catch fire.
Okay.
And we go to sculpture.
All right, so seeing as I look at the collateral damage again that my first concussive grenade or Cypher caused, I see that possibly going on the offensive might not be the best course of action for me right now. So it's up to you if you want to allow this, but I want to be able to throw sand at some fire wherever maybe the biggest fire concentration is, to not sand but mud or clay, to try to dampen the fire, to try to keep the people around me safe, or like the customers of the theater.
You absolutely could do that.
Yeah, so what do you want me to roll for that, or like where would be like the highest concentration of where the fires are starting, I guess?
I would say most of the fire is happening over. You see where I'm pinging?
Yeah.
It's at the ceilings right now.
Yeah, so I basically try to throw clay at it, to try to suffocate the flames.
Yeah, I don't think I would make you roll that. Are you moving as well?
You try to get
how, since this is the first time you're using your power, how does that look?
All right, so it's essentially what you call it. You start to see it looks like a layer of skin or whatever starting to peel off my actual skin, but it's just like clay. I just happen to keep a thin layer of clay on me at all times. And what you call it? Well, no, I am actually made of clay too. Actually, I forgot I can see through walls and stuff. So yeah, actually, but yeah, it seems like part of my skin is kind of peeling off, and it kind of starts to clump up into big balls towards my fingertips, and I start to shoot them from my fingertips. So essentially, once they leave the fingertips, all 10 little balls kind of form into one big ball into where I'm throwing it. So yeah, that's you should see me aiming at fire spots.
So I'm viewing it like Splatoon. It's
basically. Yeah, essentially, splatting the wall with clay. Yeah.
Yeah, and we're gonna go back to Gil right now, but as you closing that, you see that one usher comes out from the bottom, he comes running out from here. And you see him with a bullhorn, everybody get out! Everybody get out! Go, go, go! And as he says that, the T-Rex leg just squishes him. And now we're gonna go back to Gil.
All right.
You just recognize, and you had initiative, so you just recognize that you were under some sort of spell, and you're in this bear hug of.
Okay, so first thing I want to do is essentially take my hand off, reach into my kind of utility pouch, and pop out the energy pack.
Okay.
And use that because I'm hurting already. So yeah, I just get to roll a recovery.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be my action, correct?
Yeah. Yeah. I will also. Do you want to act like you're still under the spell?
Yes.
So you could give me a deception roll as well. And since he's all about peace and love, he doesn't believe in people deceiving him. I'm gonna say it's a difficulty 2 roll.
Okay.
Oh, actually, we don't know. I'm sorry, we don't know if it's a he or she. So
Okay. I don't have that, so it'll be intellect difficulty 2.
yep.
Cool.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yep. So yeah, you roll your recovery roll.
Okay.
Get your points back.
Uh,
All
I
right.
really just get 3.
Yeah. You see, give me a roll for what you call a cow to see if he can break.
Okay. All right. Just intellect
Difficult.
roll. Is it level 5?
Yeah, level 5. But you could apply effort to cow's roll if you want. That's up to you. But the points that come out of your pool.
Yeah. I mean, I want to assist him, but
he's like
No,
he's
you're
not.
on your own.
so
Kyle, you're on your own.
oof.
As you turn around, you go in your belt, you take the recovery roll. No, you in this hug, you turn around. Kyle's like in a bliss. He's like on top of a mound of people just hugging each other.
okay. Also, I don't know if you use this like homebrew rule, but I don't remember if it's actually homebrew or not. But can I spend an XP to do another action or no?
Yes, I'll definitely allow it. You by yourself.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and spend the XP. I think what I want to do. Do I feel any metal on this bear?
No, but you're surrounded by metal. You're in a theater.
I know. I had a different thought.
You matter of fact, you feel like, I know it's a living being, but you feel like almost like you're hugging a teddy bear. It's that soft.
Okay, that's kind of what I figured. I just wasn't sure if there was like a metal button or something. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna use my onslaught, but I want to do it in the physical sense. Essentially trying to like rip it open.
The bear? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shred it.
You don't have to roll the hit because he's literally directly in front of you.
Okay. So it's 10 damage.
All right. How does onslaught pinpoints to one target? It doesn't spread because you have a whole bunch of kids that are also hugging you. We're gonna hit them, correct?
That is correct. Onslaught is usually a direct target thing, as far as I know.
How did it look when the onslaught? Like, how does onslaught work for someone with magnetism? Are you bringing metal up off the ground? Are you pulling metal?
So I picture kind of like being a magnetism person. I probably have some metal objects on me at all time.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So my natural instinct would be, and I probably put some of them in the pouches throughout the day on the utility belt. So I kind of drop the guys for like a split second and just grab them kind of like in an upward scooping motion, and they literally come out and in front of me and just slice up.
Oh, so you see, like, you slice up all the way across the bear's from its the midriff all the way up to its mouth, and you see the line of purple going up, like as it's going up further and further up into the bear, and you see it split open, and right before it gets to the mouth, it goes, "But why?" And it splits into a massive rainbow color that like almost lights up the whole theater and then turns into that purple mist.
Okay.
Once that happens, all the other bears start exploding.
Oh shit.
And turning, and you hear No. No. Could you give me an intellect defense roll for everyone in the theater? Difficulty 6, and give me an intellect defense roll for Kyle. Difficulty 6.
Everyone in the theater.
I feel so bad now. Yep.
Oh boy.
That first,
Yep.
they both fail.
Yeah.
Yep.
They just start exploding into these rainbow like explosions. Like you just see, you hear boom, 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 and they all cascading into this rainbow, like 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 rainbow rays, and then turning into that purple mist, and everyone in the theater collapses unconscious.
Oops.
I have GM intrusion for you.
Okay.
Who you giving the XP to?
I am going to give it to. Let's give it to Sculpture.
Okay.
All right.
Sculptor.
thank you.
Sorry.
These explosions were happening, and those rainbows started hitting the ceiling, and then you look up, and you start to see water is dripping down from the ceiling, and it's like a steady drip in multiple places throughout the theater, right? And then it starts pouring, like you start to see water pouring, and then you hear a cracking sound.
Oh god.
As the ceiling starts cascading. Oh, what is this? I can't see it.
No, we see something.
Yeah, the water scene, right?
Yeah.
We see it.
Yeah.
Or was that the wrong thing?
No, that's what you should. I mean, but is it light?
What do you mean light?
Because it looked opaque on my end.
Nah, it looks good.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you see the water starts cascading down, and you see what looks like people dressed in like early 1800s clothes. As they all start falling down, and then we'll go back to the dinosaur scene. Let you think about what you're doing.
Oh no.
And remember that everyone in there is unconscious because of you. No, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
Thanks. I appreciate the sentiment there.
Just so you know, you did that.
Yeah. It wasn't. It was totally my fault. I mean,
But that was hella cool though.
It really was.
We go back to initiative. It goes back to now we're back at the
Top.
the Jurassic Park thing. So it goes back to Saga and Vanish.
Okay, so I'll roll up onto my feet and snatch one of the guy's nachos and go, let's try this again. And I activate my Cypher, which is burst of speed.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll go ahead and move the long distance.
Burst of speed gives you an asset on speed rolls.
No, it gives me the ability for 1 minute I can move a short distance as if it was a long distance.
Oh, so you don't have to roll then.
Right, I don't have to roll.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So
I'm
which
going
direction you running?
I think I better go try to deal with that T-Rex because it's like eating people and stomping people. And as I'm doing that, like I said, it's like a flip through the air, and you see he uses what's called a wave particle duality weapon, which means it can be used at a distance or as a melee up close.
How does it look when it comes? Because you never described how it looked when you pulled it out in the first place.
Yeah, when it manifests, it just looks like a blade, and it kind of pulses, and as he's leaping towards the T-Rex, it pulses and extends and blasts the T-Rex with a hit. And
all right, T-Rex is a difficulty 4 to hit it.
all right, well, let's see. And because it's so big, I'm going to use a level of effort to damage it.
Yep. On damage. Yep.
That would actually hit because I have a 1 power shift in accuracy. So that will definitely hit a level 4.
Yep. So what's the
And
damage?
he's going to take 12 points of damage.
All right. How does it look when it impacted the T-Rex?
Well, like I said, the energy that he manifests is this purple, this deep purple energy, you know, like the color of royalty.
Mhm.
And it pulses, and when it hits the T-Rex, it glances through him, like almost as if it just stopped and began like in front of him, and then it pulls back, and then I'm standing right there with the weapon ready to.
All right, so I was just tell me if I'm visualizing this correctly. I'm visualizing you ran across all these seats, like on top of the seats, and then throwing your weapon. Is that correct?
Basically, yeah. So, like I said,
Yeah.
it's like I release it, but I never release it.
Oh,
So,
okay.
you know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah, I understand.
So yeah,
So you wind up in this area right here.
yes.
Okay. As you hit it, it takes a step back, and remember I said at the end of the last turn, it had just crushed the usher of the theater, so
Right.
it knocks it back slightly. You see it hit, it impacts, takes a pretty good amount of damage, but it's a T-Rex, so it can withstand a lot of damage. But it was strong enough to blow it back into the screen and lift his leg, and you see the half-crushed body of the usher, and he looks at you, and with his last breath, he goes, "Save the people," as he dies. All right. I forgot to ask all your guys. Your guys don't have hero outfits, right? Your guys are just
Yeah, I'm wearing my normal civilian clothes. So they
Yeah,
have my
yeah.
hero outfit with me.
So he says that with his last breath. Vanish, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm going to activate my encouraging invisibility to help some citizens to escape.
Oh, awesome.
So, and at the same time, I'm just saying, "Hello, Kitty. Goodbye to dinosaurs."
And the Hello Kitty, you sent the Hello Kitty this way, right?
Yeah, it's going to attack.
All right, so which exit are you trying to make the people invisible? There's exit here.
I'm trying to see because it's like my. Okay. Yeah, the front's kind of dangerous, so it's going to have to be one at the back.
Okay. All right, so I'm not going to make you roll for that, but roll me a D20 and add 5 to it, and that's how many people you help escape with your invisibility spell.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, and I roll 2d20 because it's like everything with me, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh my god.
All right, so you managed to turn 13 people invisible, and they don't even notice that they're invisible. But the Raptors doesn't even see them as they start scurrying out the exit doors.
And is the is Hello Kitty? Do you want me to roll the level for Hello Kitty?
No, yes, roll the level for Hello Kitty. So level 5, level 6, nice.
Hello Kitty's. You tell me.
He's attacking this one, right?
Yeah, that's the one that I basically have torn up, and it's like leaking purple gas or whatever.
Yeah.
Mist. Yeah.
Is that the one that's attacking, or it's attacking one of the other ones?
It'll attack the middle one then, because that's actually the next would be likely to block the exit.
So you see Hello Kitty slowly has been making his way in between the chairs, and that raptor had tried to attack someone, grabbed his jacket. The person slipped out of his jacket and is now there swinging like a members only jacket in his mouth, and doesn't recognize Hello Kitty, has climbed up to the chair and is about to attack him. How does Hello Kitty attack someone?
Claw attack.
All right, so
have Hello Kitty act like a WWE wrestler.
Exactly. Yes.
so roll to hit Hello Kitty once again. It's normally a difficulty 5 speed roll for, but I'm gonna say since it doesn't recognize Hello Kitty, it'll be a difficulty 4 roll.
Okay.
And if you hit, it'll do 6 points of damage.
Difficulty 4. Okay. Oh, and come on, Hello Kitty. Okay,
Hello
so-
Kitty's doing a lot of damage.
Never thought I'd see the day that Hello Kitty was going to be integral of the world.
Okay, I'm going to put some effort in for Hello Kitty as well.
Yeah. So it comes out of your pool.
Aye, that's fine. And it's like...
So Hello Kitty needs a 9. 9 or better on a difficulty 3.
Okay, so I'll just do my attack. Wait for that came through.
Oh, nice. All right. Hello Kitty slams this raptor in the back. And it flips over. You see that it like pulls, like it tears into one of the seats, and you start to see gray mist sprout out from the side of this raptor. It isn't down, but it's definitely it definitely felt the weight of Hello Kitty's wrath.
The wrath of Kitty.
Yes.
All right, so now it's the other. This one raptor attempts to get up and flee, but it's moving really badly. Like it wants no part of Sandclaw. This other raptor now, it runs and attacks is because the only person that's close to it is it attempts to jump on Saga.
Okay.
So give me a it's it attacks at a 3. So speed or might defense difficulty 3.
Well, technically, I don't have to roll.
You have you beat it?
I have 3 power shifts in dex.
Yeah, so how do you evade it?
Basically, it's probably I get the little hairs on the back of my neck stand up, and the raptor, does its typical, tip up, and then that pounce maneuver, and just as it goes to pounce, I flip up and flip over it where I'm standing right behind it.
All right, so you the M, the you the M on the map for
Okay.
Marcos. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, so you just dove out of the way, and now the T-Rex. No, actually, I still have one raptor left, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. This one is gonna take a swipe at Hello Kitty.
Oh shit! Sorry.
No. Unfortunately, it's gonna take a swipe at Hello Kitty. Could Hello Kitty give me a difficulty 3 speed or might defense roll?
Okay, I'll make that a difficulty. It would be what's difficulty 3. I'll make it difficulty 2 with my encouraging ability, and so it's speed defense, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Hello Kitty seems to be rather agile.
Well, it is a kitty.
Yes.
Hello Kitty dodges out the way, and this raptor is running outside after the rest of the people that are running. The theater is now starting to clear a little, and then we go into the T-Rex. The T-Rex attempts to stomp you and the raptor with his big foot, and it's a difficulty. Yeah, both of you. It's a difficulty 5 roll due to the size of the raptor.
I need a 2 or better.
Yes.
6 or better.
So it uprighted itself from like being tumbled back a little
Yeah.
bit and then attempting to stomp
Yeah,
down.
yeah. It's basically not even moving. It's just tilting his body forward and lifting its leg.
Yep.
Somebody roll for the raptor. Roll a d20.
Nope.
You go out the way, and it lands on the raptor, and you see the raptor explode into purple mist.
Now, question.
Yes.
One of the raptors, the last raptor turned into gray, or the Care Bear turned into gray mist,
Purple
and then
mist as
everything else
well.
have turned into purple mist. What
Yeah,
happened?
the Care Bears exploded into purple mist as well.
Okay, because you did say gray mist on one of them.
Oh, I apologize.
Okay, I'm just trying to.
Yeah. The Care Bears was first a rainbow effect and then turned into mist. These go straight into mist.
Nice.
That was all their turn, and the T-Rex also lets out a large growl because it can't seem to hit this little guy just bouncing around in front of it. So then it goes to Sandclaw and Sculpture.
Okay. So I will make a slash at the T-Rex to essentially cause it to be dazed. That's my intent here. So it's like, I look at it. T-Rex, you are the next. Superpowers.
And once again, their defense is a 4, so it's higher than a 4. So whatever you have to lower it down.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And you using your slash ability. Yep.
Yeah. So it'd be 4 difficulty.
Yeah, this character is my Spider-Man, Captain America now. What a twist.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be my trained talons because that's doing the slashing.
So it'll be a difficulty 3.
Yeah. So then. Yeah.
Nice.
So normally would be 8 damage, but like the bash thing is actually minus 1 point of damage to 7 damage.
7.
Yeah.
But it also dazes it, right?
Right.
So where are you slashing it?
Yeah, so I zoom across and I essentially like slash at its nose and eyes and so essentially now it has this like really reddish, well actually purplish like seam opening in the face of it.
You see it roar because now it has like 2 little mats in front of it that it can't seem to swat away. As you zoomed up and flew directly in front and slashed it across. Same thing as you slash that mist, a light line of purple mist is like filling into the air. And what you call it, it lets out a loud roar, but it seems to be blinded in one of its eyes. Okay, now it's Sculpture's turn.
That's why I was gonna dive right in. What you call it? So seeing that the T-Rex is now like, I saw what Sandclaw did there. Seeing that the T-Rex is disoriented in some way, I want to, or what you guys see, and I mean, if you'll allow it, it should be allowable. I want to use Entangling Force, but it's it's flavored as such that you see my hand start to like kind of scan the room for all the deposits of clay I left to extinguish the flames, and you start to see it like kind of form little like not tentacles but like vines I guess, or like thick ropes of clay that start to like wrap around the T-Rex's legs to entangle it.
The only thing I would say is that you have to move a little closer into position, which you can.
Oh yeah,
so you can't do it from where you're standing, but you can move into position and do it. Yeah.
Do I have to roll to move into position to do it, or
no?
Then I walk and as I'm walking, you see me like trying to get as many of the little pockets of clay around as I can, and then I aim it towards the T-Rex.
Oh, so you're aiming it towards his feet, right?
Yeah, I mean at him in general, yeah.
Yeah, because I think it has to come up from the ground, so like come up, sort of like Poison Ivy does with the vines.
Basically, but instead of clay.
Yeah. And at the beginning of his turn, he'll be allowed to try to break it.
Well, I don't have to roll to do it; it just happens.
A target caught in a force snare. Oh yeah, you have to roll. It's a difficulty.
Oh, I was like, what?
It's good. It would be a difficulty. It's a big target, so I'm gonna say difficulty 3. Plus, it's blinded, so it'll be a difficulty 2.
Can we say that my power shift and claim manipulation will act as a thingy
Yes.
for this?
Yep.
And then I'll use effort to drop in another one.
So that you don't have to roll.
Oh, I had 9, so I'm at 6. Can I roll anyway for the possibility of a major effect or GM intrusion?
Yeah, I was gonna say yes, because you also have the possibility for me to get a 1.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll roll for it. I rolled a 9, whatever.
Yeah, so you got it caught. And honestly, since you were cool enough to do that, I'll raise it 1 level when it has to roll to break free.
Okay.
So instead of having to break free on a 2, it'll break free on it has to beat a 3.
Gotcha. Okay.
Uh,
Works.
And we go back to Gilgamesh, who's on a solo. He has his own solo comic going on, right?
Welcome to being tabletop RPGs.
Yeah. Oh, hold on, let me switch the image.
Back to the Care Bear.
Yeah.
No, it's no longer Care Bears. It's now
Oh, yeah,
Titanic.
Titanic.
yeah.
Titanic.
That's right. Water spilling down now.
All right. So, for mental picture's sake, Kyle is the only one that's not up front at this point, correct?
No, yeah, Kyle is in the back, but
He's unconscious.
Yes, I know.
everyone's unconscious. But the only person that is not unconscious is Gil.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I want to attempt to do something crazy.
That's why we play role-playing
Okay.
games.
So and I'll gladly spend XP for it or whatever. But I want to use moved metal to grab an entire row of the chairs and try to essentially scoop and scoot people out towards the door.
All right, that might.
That's heroic.
Yeah, it's very doable. Ola. It's very doable. You want them? We're gonna say that it's the same exact theater style. So you want to scoop them out this door?
Where'd you ping? I missed it. Sorry.
Hold on. Yeah. No, hold on a second. That was my fault. You want to scoop them out this door?
Yeah, I think that would be best.
Okay. And Kyle is back here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm assuming he's got a minute before like the crazy amount of water just rises to him. So, okay.
I would say that you have 2 full turns to get everyone out before they're in the threat of drowning.
Okay, so it would be this round and next round is okay.
Yes.
Cool. All right, sweet. Yeah. So, what do you want me to roll? Do you want me to spend XP for that?
All right. Here, let's do it this way. It'll be a difficulty 3 roll regardless, right?
Okay.
But if you spend the XP on that 1 roll, I'll allow you to scoop everybody out, like all those kids that were in the front. Like you basically rip up the floor and create like a huge shovel and push everybody out.
Pretty much. Okay, that's kind of my plan. So yeah, I'm cool with that. Intellect level 3.
Yeah.
I spent the XP.
Yep.
So, okay. Woohoo!
Nice.
This is why I'm a superhero.
So how did it look when you ripped up the door? And also, describe it first. How does it look when you ripped up the door and pushed everyone out this exit?
Okay, so first off, I focused super hard because this is like something I've never done and incredibly difficult. I'm intending to just grab a row of chairs, and like you basically just see me incredibly exerting myself, and I'm using my hands at this point as well. And like I lift up, and you see this look of surprise as you see a chunk of the floor come out as well, and just like you see me shove as well. I'm just like, all right, cool, shove.
I picture all the bolts that are connected to theater chairs are shooting and flying in all directions as you pick up, you pick up this ground and slam this metal floor into the push doors as they hit wide open, and you also hear as the doors hit wide open, you hear screams from outside.
Oh boy.
I'll deal with that in a minute.
Give me a perception roll as well.
Okay. Difficulty?
I want to keep this one to myself.
How dare you? 14.
Oh.
Actually, because I'm trained, that's a 17.
Yeah. As you pushing everybody out the door, and you like scanning, looking for Kyle. Remember I said how the ceiling is collapsing and water's pouring out? Off the corner of your eye, you see an unconscious, what you call it, Haley, falling from the ceiling.
All right. I mean, that was my round, so yeah.
All right. So we go back to. This is working out rather well. we go back to a fearless team from the solo act in the theater. It goes back to what you call it, Saga and Vanish.
Okay.
Oh, and Hello Kitty. I'm sorry. Can't forget Hello Kitty.
So is the T-Rex is still holding out against us?
Its legs are currently encased in clay. It's blinded, but it's still standing. It's a freaking T-Rex.
Okay. So again, like I told you, he's got a Spider-Man syndrome, so he's gonna flip across this thing and blast it with the wave duality weapon.
Give it another hit. It was a difficulty 4, but since it's encased and blinded, it goes down 2 steps, so it's a difficulty 2.
All right, so I'm just gonna roll to see if I get a special effect because I can hit it without that. Then where is D20?
You can add effort to damage if you wanted to. Yep.
There you go.
Oh, you want the extra 2 points of damage?
Yeah, because it's 18. Yeah. So it'll take 11 points this round.
A lot.
Took 12, 7. All right. How did this T-Rex? It's gonna explode into purple mist, but how did it look when you hit it?
Okay, so like I said, he does this flip and he goes up over the top of it. He's right across the top, and he just extends the blade down, straight down into the middle of it. And when it hits the floor, you see a bright flash of that deep, rich purple, and then you see the purple mist. And the T-Rex is no more.
What is Vanish doing?
Vanish is maintaining the illusion of invisibility over people and trying to help more people out.
Oh, we lost our screen, didn't we?
Oh no.
Oh, what the heck?
Oh.
Hold on a sec.
Did you move the screen or something?
Yeah,
I didn't do anything on my end.
No, that was me. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, in the meantime, you can see that I drew my little character a predation shirt. Y'all ready to play some dinos?
Yay!
Yeah, we might have to do that. All right, so yeah. But this scene is almost over anyway. So
That's what it is.
Yeah. Can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
I'm going to help more people get escape whilst maintaining I'm maintaining my invisibility effect. So,
so right now there's only one raptor. There's 2 raptors. One that's fighting Hello Kitty, and the other one that is running out the exit. So that one runs out the exit door as you making more people invisible. Right. The theater is now almost halfway cleared out. Most people are gone, for the exception of the 5 or 6 that unfortunately didn't make it out so successfully. And so you could you have two choices. You could go help Hello Kitty, or you could run out of run out the theater as you helping more people escape, with your visibility spell.
I'm going to help more people escape.
Okay, absolutely.
And tell Hello Kitty to maintain, do a night slash.
All right.
Straight from Meowth.
Yeah.
All right, since there's only one raptor left in this room, it's gonna attack Hello Kitty again. So could you please give me a roll once again for Hello Kitty?
Okay. So. Okay, and I'm effectively heading off with the others, so Hello Kitty will be back to normal speed defense.
Yep.
What's the difficulty? Sorry.
3. So you need
so
higher than a 9.
It's going to be a 3, yeah, that's fine. I'm still going to put effort in, so that's fine. Purely because I can.
Hello Kitty manages to dodge out of the way as well, but Hello Kitty didn't get his attack, so it can attack it one more time.
Okay, so Hello Kitty will do her attack. So she's just gonna go for.
And it's a difficult. Now it's aware of it, so it's back to a difficulty 5 roll for Hello Kitty. So it needs higher than a 15.
Okay. I'll just do a little punch.
So now Hello Kitty's locked in a battle with a raptor. They're both parrying and dodging each other.
Yeah.
As you started, ushering everyone out, making them invisible, clearing like, get out. You get to the front, exit door of the theater, and I have a GM intrusion for you.
Yes, please.
Who you giving the XP to?
I'm going to give the XP to Gilgamesh.
Choi? Thanks.
You make it to the front exit door, and standing there is Matthew McConaughey and 12 images of Kimberly.
Oh.
And they all like, she sees you and she goes, Kevin, this is Matthew McConaughey. We gotta get these people out of here.
Yeah. All right.
Did I tell you this was Matthew McConaughey?
Yes, you did.
All right, we'll go back into the.
Did anybody see? Where's my co-star?
Oh boy.
All right.
Be a lot cooler if you did.
Everybody could do what. There's no raptor. There's only one raptor left, and it's fighting Hello Kitty. So what's everyone else doing? Because the other raptor ran into the lobby, chasing everyone. Hold on. One other thing, Ali. When you got to the door and you saw Kimberly with Matthew McConaughey, behind you, you see mayhem going on. The theater's on fire. You hear the sound of cars slamming into the things. Oh God!
Oh, for
All
the movies have come to life.
Yeah. You hear people screaming left and right. There's absolute mayhem happening. What's everybody in the theater doing?
Like from the vantage point that I saw, so the T-Rex
exploded into purple mist.
Exploded in purple mist, and so from my view in the theater, I might have seen like maybe the T-Rex. The raptor that might have exited out by chance.
Yeah, it's on the opposite end, but you did see it exit out. The only raptor you see right now is currently fighting Hello Kitty doll.
Got it.
And Hello Kitty is badass.
Okay, so at this point, it's like I relate to the others. There's one out into the lobby. I can go and get it.
you can move without having to. You
Yeah,
can
yeah.
fly out of there without it. Doesn't
So
even.
you
It's
so
like
you see me zoom straight out into the
So-
lobby if I can see it.
you zoom straight out into the lobby, and now you see the popcorn stand is on fire, right? You know, like, and on. Oh, hold on a second. This is gonna be very interesting and fun.
Yeah, and depending on things too, like if the raptor is not as much of a threat compared to like what other mayhem I see,
Yeah,
yeah, I'll
yeah.
I'll change my tactic in terms of what I want to do.
Hovering over the popcorn stand, you see this. But as you fly out, and you double take, like, is that Matthew McConaughey with Kimberly? And then you zoom back, and you zoom by, you hear, hey Darren, this is Matthew McConaughey, as you like flew by him. Right? And now you see the absolute, total horrific scene. There's like bodies of people scattered all around. There's water pouring into the lobby from the theater upstairs for some reason. Like there's water cascading down. There's a car you see slam into the rips through the theater doors into the outside exit and shatters the glass. Right? And you could swear from the corner of your eye, you see what looks like a group of trolls chasing, like chasing some poor usher, and he's like he threw his flashlight at him. It's total like mayhem going on.
Okay.
And
too much fun, Anthony.
I told you this game is gonna get a little kooky.
So I have an idea that's kind of kooky, but yeah, what were we gonna say?
Oh, hold on a sec.
Yeah. So so my first instinct is to of course my first thing says, what in horror's name is this? Demons and ghouls. and I try to determine like what would be the best thing to tear the roof out of, since I have a strength that can, like, with no roll, take out a level 2 object.
All right. Give me a perception roll, and I'll give you like
Okay.
clear advantages. We'll say if you get higher than a 5 or difficulty 5, I'll tell you everything that you could possibly know what's going on.
Okay.
I'll basically spill everything. I'll give you the whole spiel.
So yeah, this is just a straight up intellect roll.
Yeah. All right.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah. And I'll give you a minor effect, but this is exactly what's happening. You know in your hero training that first and foremost is saving citizens, is the most important thing. So there's citizens in danger everywhere. Right, there's people running out. The entire front facade of this theater is totally ripped open, which leads into the parking lot. And in the parking lot, right, we'll go back to the theater image, right? This whole front glass of the theater is gone. A car ripped through it, right? There's people running in and out. Inside the theater themselves, you see that beholder image, and you see the those what you call it, orcs attacking random either employees and people that haven't managed to get out. Since the whole front of the theater is ripped open, or also the second floor has water cascading down from it, pouring into the lobby, and you see the images of people in old style clothes sliding out. You also heard a large crackling sound of something being ripped up in the second floor of the theater area, which AKA Gil, right?
Gotcha.
The front of the theater, right, you hear the sound of people running, the sound of police sirens, and lights streaming in. You also hear, and you see you see in your peripheral vision, as you know, because you got the super flight, you like zooming through the whole thing. You see a metallic leg, maybe about the size of the theater, crushing cars from the outside. That's the whole spiel.
Got it. Yeah, so saving civilians first. So my first instinct is whatever is considered to be the largest threat in terms of damage to people. I was thinking like there was like a massive fire happening, but
I mean, there's sporadic like sparks of fires happen, but I think the more concern is the actual, like, there's some of these films weren't as Care Bear like.
Yeah. Yeah. So so the front end exit, of course, is all torn out. Is there any side exits or something like that people are coming out through, or?
Yeah, we'll say for for theater's sake that there's like this side exit by the bathroom on the first floor. There was also an exit from the second floor because there was 2 theaters on the second floor.
Okay.
One was Titanic and the other one was Parking Lot Love.
Okay. So if I get the sense that like people exiting out the main entrance is going to be running into that what I consider being a metal demon, it's like I would my initial instinct is to rally folks to go out a side exit and actually go through and then just bash straight through the exit to make an exit out.
Yeah, just give me a damage roll. You don't have to roll a hit. Just roll me what your damage would be if you applied effort to damage.
It's like any level. I mean, basically level 2 or lower is considered to be like destroyed.
Yeah.
With the power shift of strength.
Oh so, yeah. You whip through the side. You slam into the door goes flying. Right, and immediately when you go outside, like you fly out, and more people start, more people start running out. You hover up above. The first thing you notice when you hover up above, you see Megatron is out there crushing cars, but more importantly, you see your school bus is hovering about 50 feet in the air with the light of shining purple light beaming out of every window of the bus, and it's spinning in a circle in a rapid rate. That will be your turn. Who hasn't acted? Structure hasn't acted, and then we'll go after Structure. We'll go back to Gerald.
Sculpture.
I mean, Sculpture.
But either way, though, I had an idea. It's up to you if it's okay or not. But with either 1 or 2 EXP for a player intrusion, since D&D was playing in one of the other theaters, can we say it was maybe nearby or either above us or something, where an explosion or through all the chaos, a D&D item rolled to my feet or something, and it's like a teleportation scroll or something of that.
No.
Hey, it's D&D, all right? And there's a lot of shit in D&D, all right?
First of all, I can see you didn't see the D&D movie.
I did not. No.
No.
So for that alone, I'm saying no.
All right, I'll accept that. But what you call it? So yeah, then I just do the same thing that I've been doing, trying to help. Once all those
Ali, what you call it, Vance pretty much took care of that. The theaters, your theater's pretty much empty.
Oh.
The only thing that's left in the theater is Hello Kitty fighting that one raptor.
Oh, so I leave.
Are you gonna say anything to Sand? I mean, you saw Sandclaw fly out.
Yeah, he flew out.
Right. Yeah, and I told him, yeah, like the last thing he heard from me was I'm going after the other.
Yeah, and Sandclaw and Vanish left out the same exit, but you also have the exit that could go take you straight outside, which was by the screen, which is where Saga is, or you have the exit that was all the way in the back of the theater that no one went but some of the survivors, and you have your other option is there's about 8 or 9 either unconscious or dead people. You could check those people as well.
Yeah, if there's civilians still in the theater, then yeah, I definitely try to get to them, or the unconscious ones, and wake them up or move them with clay.
I'll give you this. For 1 XP, you could say out of the 8 people that are in there, 2 of them are survivors. If not, they're all dead. It's up to you. It's resource management.
I'll definitely spend 1 EXP for that. And what you guys see is I send out a bunch of clay to jostle people. Like trails of clay, and after all the bodies are jostled, 2 of them kind of come to, and clay kind of not drags them, but kind of like if ants were carrying something heavy or something, a bunch of clay just rolls them out of the theater.
At first I thought you were playing paintball.
No. I'm just trying to
wake people up.
God. But no, so I get those 2 out, and then I, if I can, run towards the entrance where Saga is. Or the exit, I should say.
Oh, so your guys are going directly outside.
Yeah.
And Saga, are you doing the same? Or,
definitely.
You
I mean,
sculpture running towards you.
The theater's clear, so definitely gonna go outside.
All right, so now we go back to our good friend Gil. All right, Gil. So you managed to scoop everyone. For the exception of the water is now starting to fill the theater, starting to seep out. But by you ripping those doors open, the water isn't as high as it normally would have been.
Okay.
But you do see that an unconscious Kyle is still floating face first in the water,
okay.
and you saw Haley.
Yeah. Kyle's face first in the water. I am the worst person for this part.
Why are you the worst person?
I don't know.
I guess the metal harness. I think.
Yeah. Well. Okay. How far away are both of them?
They're actually really close to each other.
Okay. Is there any chance I could use Far Step kind of in conjunction with attempting to grab them? And then...
Oh, you want to...
Well, attempt to grab them and I guess Far Step away.
All right. Yeah, I would say that it will require XP to do that, to grab both of them.
That's totally fine.
And I will make you have to roll on the 4 step. And what are you trying? You trying to get out the closest exit door?
Yeah, I mean, so the easiest way out would probably be the doors that I literally ripped open.
Yeah. So the ones outside, right?
Yeah, so I would probably grab them and then that would be my instinct to just go outside.
Okay. All right, so it'll be a difficulty 4 roll and 1 XP.
Okay.
Difficulty 4 speed roll.
Speed roll? Okay. I will go ahead and apply effort to that and make sure. Yeah, we're good. I can't. Oh, are you kidding? All right, I'm going to use an XP to reroll that.
That's what they're for.
Yep. Are you...
I'll give you an XP.
Okay, I mean, I still have 2 more, so I can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just use one of mine. That. Come on. Are you?
Oh my goodness.
Told you I hate. Roll 20.
Yep. It's just not meant to happen, apparently.
Oh no, another gym intrusion. I love this game. So I guess you managed to grab on to both Haley and Kyle, right? And you attempt to what you call it, far
Far
step.
step. Yeah.
But since there was so much water, it was up to your, knees. You couldn't get the metal from underneath the floor to, push you forward. But then all of a sudden, you see two outstretched arms wrap around you and the two people, and instead of pulling you outside, it pulls you into the inside exit of the, inside the theater, right?
Right.
And standing there was what you call it,
Optimus Prime.
your classmate.
Henry and Longarm and
It was
Strong Buddy.
Henry. It was Henry's friend. What was Henry's friend's name that had the elasticity ability?
Butchie.
Wait, did we actually give him a name or?
Not yet.
No.
We just did.
Oh, and his hero
What's
name
it?
is Rubbernecking or Rubberneck.
Yes.
Rubberneck. You see Rubberneck drag you into the theater, and his other friend, the strong guy, what was his name?
I think
Willie.
he said Butchie or something.
Oh, this is the other guy.
They call him Muscles.
Muscles. You see Muscles is standing in front of a hot rod, and he's stopping it with his super strength from tearing into Rubberneck as he pulled you out, and there's an unconscious Henry by his foot.
Ooh. Thanks. God damn. All right. So, as well, does Haley? It's Haley, right? Yeah.
He stopped that black car, and the car is like moving. There's no one driving it, and you hear the squealing of the engines.
Yeah.
He's like, hurry. He goes, hurry up. We got to get out of here. What you call it? What you said his name was? The strong guy's name?
Muscles.
Muscles.
He goes, muscles can't hold this much longer. You see his muscles flexing and his feet are like actually digging into the tile of the floor as you hear the screeching of this hot rod. And he's like,
Okay.
hurry up, go.
Actually, I have an idea. The hot rod. So,
And now you also see all this madness that's going on.
yeah. So technically, I have repel metal.
Mhm.
But technically, it's for speed defense. But can I use it to instead of speed defense? Can I use it to essentially repel the vehicle because it's made out of metal?
Yes, for XP.
Okay, I have one, so
Yeah.
yeah, I'll do it.
Mhm.
Essentially, like I kind of want to not. Is there sort of a direction that that doesn't have people?
I mean, right now there's what you call it. There's like random people scattered. I think the majority of people have made it out, especially with Vanish. Was ushering everybody from the inside out. You also see on the corner of your eye, you see Vanish, Kimberly, and Matthew McConaughey are pushing people out the ripped up front facade of the theater.
Where's J-Lo?
Okay.
No, man, you gotta give us some J-Lo. Man.
Oh yeah, J-Lo is supposed to be in that movie too.
J-Lo and Matthew McConaughey. I want
Matthew's
J-Lo.
Does anybody see J-Lo? Is anybody?
I'm gonna ask Matthew McConaughey, where's J-Lo?
That's right. I'm trying to find her.
So, basically, I want to attempt to repel the vehicle in a direction that when it no longer has resistance, it won't hit people. I don't care about the building behind me.
What I would say is you can repel it directly behind you, which is by the popcorn stand, and there's the least amount of people there.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
And a beholder, apparently.
So with 1 XP, and a beholder. And with 1 XP, it'll be what you call it, and your ability will be a difficulty 4 roll, but your ability to knock it down to a 3. So you need higher than a 9 because it is still going like 200 miles an hour forward. Like its forward momentum will require a
Yeah,
roll.
let it smash into the finish the beholder for us.
Throw a car into a ball.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put effort into it as well.
Okay.
I
So
didn't
you need higher than a
but-
6. All right, I have a GM. You definitely do it, but I have a GM intrusion for you.
Okay.
Who are you giving an XP to?
Let's give the XP to Marcos.
Okay.
Okay,
As you flip this car over and it starts, spinning in a circle, and you look at the image of a woman on a phone going, "This is completely unacceptable," as the car smashes down on her, and both the car and J-Lo burst into purple mist.
Oh no!
Whoops.
Wrong, man. You're wrong.
Well, car's not a problem anymore.
Poor J-Lo.
Yeah,
Well,
and I know I'm kind of like pushing the like actions and whatnot, but I do want to see if Haley still has her backpack with her.
Yes.
Okay, cool. You can feel free to take care of other people because
Yeah.
I've but
We'll go to Ali because Ali and Kimberly and Matthew McConaughey are the only ones currently. Are you gonna, before I leave you though, are you gonna motion to Ali since you've seen him?
yeah, actually, if you'll allow it,
I'll allow you to talk, like not move, but like scream out for him or something like that.
Well, here's what I was thinking. I have a cipher called telepathy. So I was thinking I could just, use telepathy on him, and be like,
No, because that's sort of another action though, and you already had like 2 actions.
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you could scream out and see if Ali hears you.
All right. Yeah. So I will. I'll be like, finish.
Ali, give me, with all the commotion going on, and I would give it would normally be a difficulty 3 roll, but since you saw a car go flying and smash J-Lo from in that direction, I'll drop it down by 1. So you need a difficulty 2 perception roll to see if you hear it.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, nice. What do you want with the natural 20?
I want to actually.
You absolutely see unconscious Kyle, unconscious Haley, what you call it, muscles. I keep on forgetting the scratchy Rubberneck,
yeah.
and Gil, all standing over there. By where the entrance of the second floor of the where the Titanic. I mean, where
Titanic.
yeah. Oh no, you were on the first floor because you were in.
I was in Care Bear.
Yeah,
Okay.
in front of the Care Bears entrance.
There's a momentary lull because everyone is looking, and they've got all gasped at seeing J-Lo squashed.
Yeah.
and I hear my name being called, and I go, "What?" And it's like, so we can actually converse. What's this going on? Because everyone's silent. They're having a minute's silence without realizing.
You also have a natural 20, so you can add something to the story if you want. Something positive on your end.
Something positive. It's the. I'm just thinking that there's more people have been able to actually get out towards the safely. So I'm getting more people out.
With the natural 20, I can say that everybody's out now.
Brilliant.
So
Okay,
the only thing in the theater right now are the orcs and the beholder.
Okay. They're welcome to each other. So what's up?
I got
There's no you can RP amongst each other now.
Yeah, Gilgamesh, what's
Okay.
up?
Also, I would say Kimberly goes. You see Kimberly go, Gil, and starts multiplying, and all 12 of them are running in Gil's direction.
Oh shit! Like, I got Kyle and Haley. I'm out. Oh god. The hell. All right. I don't know.
You're trying to tell me something. What's up?
You hear, hey, where's my co-star? And you see the 12 images, the multiples slam into Gil, bear hug him, and they all like collapse into one person. And now Kimberly's like crying and hugging Gil. And she's like, oh, I'm so happy you're safe. Did I tell you that Matthew McConaughey's here too?
I got the gist.
Is Kyle all right? And you see Rubberneck, and they go to like pick up Henry. They're like, we gotta get out of here. Don't you hear all that commotion going on? They might need us. And they start like grabbing Henry and attempting to grab Haley and run out as well.
Okay.
Are we all together now?
Oh.
No,
Well, we're outside.
Your guys are outside. We'll get to you as soon as these guys finish their scene.
Have you seen the bus?
No, I've been in here the whole time.
Oh, okay.
While we say that, that's the perfect intro to Sandclaw hovering over the front of the theater, seeing the bus spinning, 200 feet in the air, spinning. And you also see the image now of Sculpture and Saga running out that back theater.
Okay. And I'm just checking real quickly with that harness or something like that. Anything that looks like some sort of communication or whatever. If it just looks normal, then I would then shout down to both Saga and
Sculpture.
It's like so like initially, so I don't see any like something that looks like a microphone or communication or something like that on the harness thingy.
No.
Okay,
that was a Cypher that he had.
Okay, got it. I got that mixed up. Okay, so I yell out to Saga, Sculptor, our bus. There's purple light coming out and it's spinning round and round. I'm going to need some help or something.
Did we hear him?
Yeah. As he's screaming that, your guys are looking up. I have a GM intrusion for who hasn't not given one yet? Saga.
Deny it.
Yeah, I'll take it. No.
No, jeez.
Deny it. Yeah, you're me, right?
Who you giving the XP to?
I'm gonna give it to my man Vanish.
Oh, thank you.
You see the bus is spinning, right? And it's 200 feet in the air. And then the ground, there's you hear the sound of ambulances and cops call, like the lights blinking off to the from the highway leading into the theater. And as you looking in that direction, the ground starts to crack open, and out of the ground stands
Oh, jeez.
an image that's about 20. It's as it starts ripping out of the ground and shaking. Everyone outside feels it, and it's pulling itself out. It's getting bigger and bigger, and it's about 25 feet high, pulling out from the ground. And you hear, "Return my princess to me." What are you guys doing?
I'm like,
And as it's speaking, echoing, it's all the cars that weren't damaged from the Megatron, and this whole Megatron is still fucking shit up, by the way, around the parking lot. But while everything is going on, all the car doors and what's left of the theater glass all shatter simultaneously. as his speaking starts echoing throughout. You even hear the sounds of other cars that are driving on the highway. Their windows are shattering. Matter of fact, for the sake of cinematic, one of the ambulances that's coming, the sheer pressure of his voice flips it over, and it starts like bouncing off
Oh, jeez.
as it's pulling itself off the ground.
And
I turn to go to the guys that I'm with them. Go. Okay. Which one of you Pornhub watchers stole this girl?
I mean, the only person next to you is Sculpture.
yeah, I look at him and I say, I don't. Never mind that. I reach into my like backpack or whatever have you. As I'm doing that, I say to him, I say, he's looking for his queen, right? And I take out my poorly made crown. I'm like, maybe we could trick him. What do you say to that, Saga?
All right. So,
With my shitty crown.
I look at the guys. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. So we don't see like Kevin and them, right?
No, the only it's three of you. It's you, Sculpture, and Sandclaw, who's hovering by the bus. Correct, Sandclaw?
Okay,
Right.
you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to try this Cypher I got. What's it called? You gave me the Eagle Eye Cypher, and you said it grants me the ability to see 10 times the normal distance.
Mhm.
But do we flavor it where it just enhances my vision completely? So could I see what's going on in the bus, maybe?
I will make you roll for that, but yes,
Okay, I will roll for intellect.
yes, and we'll say it's a difficulty 5 roll.
Do the Cypher give me a asset?
Yes, difficulty 4.
Does my sense cosmic events can give me anything? I can sense impending events, hurricanes, storms, what magnitude, so on and so forth, meteor swarms, anything that has
Yeah,
to do.
I don't think that applies.
All right, well,
Sorry.
hey, I try. Hey.
Yeah.
So I'll use my perception, which I'm trained in, so that puts me 3 steps ahead. Speak to
Oh,
difficult.
yeah,
I got
you are
it.
good. So what do you see?
Anthony.
What? Oh, you made the roll?
Yeah,
Yes,
you got
I'm sorry.
60.
Oh, you see, what you call it? I forgot what her name was. Not Haley, but
Jordan.
Jordan?
yeah, you see Jordan in the center of the bus, holding on to the scepter, spinning in a circle with her eyes shooting out. The light is coming from her eyes and her mouth, and she's spinning in a circle in the bus.
Oh, damn.
And you also see the bus driver unconscious at her feet on the floor, bleeding out of his mouth
Oh,
and
jeez.
ears.
Are we talking about our boy, the
Yeah.
regular
Yeah.
bus driver?
Yeah.
I forgot his name.
Did we
Yeah.
get his name?
You're talking about Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Mr.
There
Wilson,
we
bus
go.
Russell.
driver, yeah.
Something like that, right?
Yep, Mr. Wilson, bus driver.
Well, while he was looking, look at the bus, I should say, I want to have had, he didn't really give me a positive or negative reaction to my idea. So I don't want to actually walk up to this thing to give it the crown, but I kind of want to like clay manipulate like a trail and like put the crown at its feet. My shitty version of it.
Okay. You do know, he's like
20 feet
25.
tall, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't go up to him. I put the clay in to like drive it to his feet.
Oh, so as it clears up off the hole and you slide the clay, it just steps on it.
No!
And
I reach out.
It starts walking towards you, and as it steps, it's like digging. It's like literally ripping the concrete, and you just hear. Could all 3 of you give me an intellect defense roll, difficulty 6, because the sound wave of its voice saying "Give me my queen" is like it could shatter your eardrums.
Yeah, I get you.
So you want intellect or you want might?
I mean, yeah, I would think that's might. Yeah, might defense.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a mental attack. It's just the pure pressure of the.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use effort then because I have edge. Got a 5, so I got an 8, which is not good probably. But I'll keep it.
Oh,
Yeah,
so-
level of effort.
what happened?
I said I'm gonna spend a level of effort on this.
Okay. And I
Okay,
need one for Sandclaw as well. Whoa.
Noise.
Whoa. All right. What do you want
Oh,
with your
shoot.
natural 20?
Hey,
Nice.
that was you, Dean.
Let's see. It would be a major effect. Could I don't know. You give me one. You're the GM. I don't know what to do with this one because it's like I'm just a character in this moment.
All right, so I'll give you an option. You could, because Trevor was about to take 8 points of damage. You could prevent his damage, or you could allow him to take the 8 points of damage, and I could say that with your natural 20, you'll be immune from any of that sound attack going forward. You personally.
Okay, I'll take it. That sounds good.
All right, so
I
Trevor.
can describe how it looks.
Ow, my
Yes.
ears.
So you take it. You take it 8 points of damage. Sculpture.
Yep, took it. I'm at 4 now. Oof.
So
Is there blood
basically
coming?
what happens is the sound wave starts to come and you see my character drop down to one knee with the wave duality weapon, and this bright flash of purple catches the sound, and you see the energy kind of flex, and then it coalesces around me, and my eyes flash purple real quick, and I'm like, yeah.
You hear, "Give me my queen," and it starts walking like towards your guys, and we'll let Sandclaw do an action, then we'll go back to inside the theater with everybody else.
Yeah, so I think I made a mistake at where utilizing a strength-related task as a defense against this sound thing. But I did roll a 16, so that still failed because that only beats difficulty 5 versus 6.
All right, so you also take 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And what you call it? I have a GM intrusion for you, Sandclaw.
Okay.
Who you giving the XP to?
I will be giving one to Gilgamesh.
Sweet.
You all of a sudden, like, you claps your ears and you start falling, right?
Yeah.
And before you hit the ground, you see a stream of mucus stops you halfway. And you see your friend from your class. And you see the line is coming from his nose, and he's like holding you up. And you see his nostril flailing as he's attempting to carry all your weight with his mucus powers.
Booger.
All right, we'll go back inside. What's everybody doing inside? What's Vanish, Kimberly, Gil?
So, I'm assuming we could hear that too, though.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Has one of them grabbed Haley yet?
He was attempting to scoop them both up, like with
Okay.
his arms.
Okay. I want to grab the backpack that Haley has before he can actually like pick her up.
All right, so give me a
Right.
speed, difficulty 3 speed roll.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, you
All right.
grabbed the backpack. He wasn't trying to grab the backpack. He was trying to grab his 2 unconscious friends. So he
Yeah.
really didn't even notice like you grabbing the backpack, to be honest.
Okay. Cool. I want to unzip it and open it up and see what's like, because there was a glowing thing in there.
Yeah.
So I want to see what that is.
All right. I have a GM intrusion for you. The glowing thing, as you open the backpack, It's the crown of the eye of the moose.
All right.
And the GM intrusion for you, or who you giving the XP to if you're taking it?
I am going to take it, and I am going to give it to Sandclaw.
All right, as soon as you open the backpack, a beam of light shoots out, and we'll cut to the outside scene. Can everybody once again give me a difficulty 6 might defense roll? Because this large creature screams out as soon as that light appears in. Ah! So everybody, once again, for the exception of Saga, who doesn't have to, but could Gilgamesh and Sculpture both give me rolls? And somebody roll for Booger.
I roll for Booger.
Yo, so I used effort. I rolled
Yeah.
7, so it's a 10. I still fail, so I take 8 damage, right?
Yep.
All right,
What
so
was the DC?
Booger
Sorry.
rolled a 17.
The difficulty 6.
I'm
6? Okay.
impaired now.
And that is good. I'm gonna go ahead and apply
You gotta use
effort
your
as
recovery
well.
roll.
No, you don't. It's only the guys outside have to roll.
Oh, I thought you said. I thought you said.
So
I was-
it's your intrusion, but it's affecting them.
okay, that
Yeah.
sounds about right.
But don't worry, something's exciting
Yeah.
gonna happen for you guys.
I'm sure it will. I'll probably roll a natural.
All
one.
right, all right. So give me. All right. Booger failed his roll.
No, Booger made it. I rolled a 17.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I
you
failed.
failed your roll.
I failed.
No, I don't fail.
So no, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to
Sandclaw.
Sandclaw.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So
I hadn't
both of
had
you
a
guys.
chance to get my recovery rolls too.
Yeah. Both of you guys take 8 again, but Booger's still holding you from dropping to the ground. I don't know if you're impaired or not, but his snot is like holding tight, and he's holding his ear, and his snot is shaking and wiggling in the wind. But as he screamed, the entire roof of the theater rips off. So could everyone inside give me a speed defense roll, difficulty 5?
I am trained in that.
Okay.
Sure.
Turn that down
Okay.
to 3.
I'm gonna go ahead and apply a level of effort as well. That's this and speed defense.
And while this is happening, when this
Okay. Okay. I thought that was me. I was like, I knew it.
Somebody rolled a 1? Oh, okay.
Yeah. While the original scream happened, Matthew McConaughey shattered into gray mist. I mean, into purple mist.
Not Matthew McConaughey.
Oh no.
So did all the constructs just get wiped away like Megatron and
Yeah,
everything?
yeah. No, everybody that's inside the theater got wiped away. So you got the only one that's out is Megatron, but all the orcs, and the beholder got wiped away. Could somebody roll for Kimberly?
Sure. Speed defense?
Yep.
Correct? Okay. This is
So all your
no,
guys
okay.
failed inside? All your guys failed inside?
Nope, I
I
succeeded.
did.
All right, so everybody but Vanish spread out and slammed into the walls of what's left of this theater. That now that the top is ripped open, like there's popcorn flying everywhere. But everybody inside takes 6 points of might damage, for the exception of Vanish. And this is where we roll initiative.
Wait, everybody or just the people inside?
Everybody.
All right. Well, before we roll, or I guess maybe right after we roll, I guess it'll be on my turn. I need to take a recovery roll. I am impaired.
Okay,
Alright,
so level 5 still?
Yep.
Okay.
No, for this, no.
For initiative.
This is level 7.
I
this
figured
is-
as much.
Well, I failed initiative.
So the
Okay,
only
so
one,
I actually have a 27 or 28. I'm sorry.
and Gilgamesh also is trained in initiative, right?
Yeah, but I think it added it in. Yeah, it did.
I definitely
Oh
failed.
no, Dean, your thing added it in as well.
It only added my normal ability. It didn't add my power shifts.
Oh, so what do you get? 4?
3. So I got a 28.
Okay.
And I've got a 25.
All right, so everybody, everyone that rolled higher than a 21 goes first. So, that's Saga.
Initiative lift. What's that? Sorry,
I'm
and
definitely
we're
last.
against level 7. Was it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's what you call it? All right. So it's Vanish and Saga that beat the initiative roll.
So
It's walking towards the ripped up ceiling of the theater, and there's not. Your guys can now see in the theater because there's no ceiling. You know, the whole top is ripped off, right? And you could see everybody pretty much Kimberly's unconscious, Kyle's unconscious, what you call it, a Rubberneck is unconscious. Strongman is on his knees with his shirt ripped up,
Oh no.
and you see what you call it. I don't how were you down the damage track, Gil?
No,
When you
not
took
yet.
the
I'm close.
so
Same.
you see Gil kind of shucking up, and you see Vanish is the only one that passed his roll. So Vanish is kind of standing there, and you see Gil is holding a book bag with a light beaming out of it. And Gil, you know that the book bag has the eye of a moose on it.
Yep.
you said the bus was like 20 feet up in the air, right?
200.
No, 200 feet up in the air.
Oh, 200 feet. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that's a problem.
That's a problem.
Well, I look over. Hey, Booger.
He's like, what? I can't hold him much longer. He's
Put
getting
him down.
heavy.
Put him down. Hurry, just put him down.
He's like trying to slowly bring him down as he's holding onto his ear.
I'm like, and I look at it and go, how much control do you got over that nastiness that comes out of your nose?
As he's you see he's still straining, and he's like, I could possibly stretch it 500 feet.
Whoa.
All right, look. What I'm gonna need you to do is get it up there to the bus. I gotta get to the bus. I can jump pretty high, but I can't jump that high.
It's gonna take him this whole turn to bring this guy down, though.
Okay, and I'll just tell you when so that's basically what my thing is. I gotta
Hey,
get to the bus.
You doing any movement as
Is
well?
there
Or
any-
you
Is there
standing?
any structures that are high up? I mean, we're in a parking lot.
No, you're in pretty much an empty parking lot with smashed cars. And you do hear the sound of police sirens, but that scream slowed them down.
Where's Megatron at?
Megatron is now crossing the highway towards the cop sirens and all that.
So he's nowhere near the parking lot that we're in.
No.
I could have used him as a springboard. Yeah, no movement. I gotta wait for Booger to get ready to just launch that column of snot up so I can get to the bus.
What's Vanish doing?
Let's see. That won't help. I think I'm actually going to spend an XP to get some inspiration. for and it's like and I think from an NPC will just like give me just a handy bit of kit that that we might need. So which I know that I can have as a charmer.
Yeah. You want to give other people inspiration or get inspiration for yourself?
I'm going to use the bit that I would normally do, but I'm actually going to give it inspiration, and I'm going to give it to Marcus.
Okay.
Nice.
All
Okay.
right. Are you gonna turn yourself invisible?
I
Or
will turn. Yeah,
turn someone else invisible?
I think I'll turn someone else invisible. Who's most at threat at the moment, or mostly?
Well, I'm impaired right now.
Okay, I'm going to make you invisible.
All right, so I suddenly, or do I notice? I guess I cannot see myself anymore,
Yeah.
or like, how does
Yeah.
it work?
I can see you because I can see my invisibility effect, but you know that you're invisible. It's like
Oh, I get it.
you can't see your hands or fingers.
Yeah.
Sandclaw, you impaired as well?
Oh, I was about to be.
Yeah.
The recovery rolls would help to try to get some points back. So before I dip under, so.
All right, so it goes back to what you call it, the God of the Dead, and you see him bring his hand down and slam the concrete, and you see a chasm open up. And I want everybody inside the theater to give me another speed defense roll.
Level 7.
Level 7, yes.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I have to apply. I guess I don't have to, but I'm going to apply effort. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Classics. Jira. Oh god, this is bad too.
Could your guys also roll for Kimberly? And actually, no, they're gonna just take the damage. You see Kimberly, they all once again get slammed into the walls. You guys both take another 5 points of my damage.
I'm spending another XP to actually re-roll that.
Okay.
Because I could do with a bit of...
I am officially impaired.
Oof.
This is gonna get real bad real quick.
All right, so maybe your invisibility helped you out. You managed to dive out the way, but now there's practically, just picture the movie theater split in half, and there's like a huge crater in the center of it. There's no ceiling. Just the whole place is like torn apart. That was his action as it's still moving itself closer towards this bag. Now it's your guys' actions. What's Jera doing? I mean, what's Gil doing? What's Sculpture doing?
Well,
what's Sandclaw doing?
I can tell you real quick what I'm doing because I'm impaired. I'm assuming I can take my action recovery roll now.
Yeah, yes.
So I'll do that. If you allow me to move
you can still
around,
move. Yeah, you can still move. Yeah.
I would definitely try to run to where the boss is, like underneath it. You know, not obviously not. I can't get to it, but I want to be near it. Should it come to land?
Oh, directly under it.
I mean, I don't want to be crushed by it if it lands, but I want to be near it. Should it like come to the ground?
So I'll let you get as close to it possible as you can in the short distance.
All right, and my recovery roll was a 3, 2 plus 1, so I'll put that all in my might.
Yeah.
So I'm at 336 now.
Yep. And Sandclaw, what are you doing before we go to Gil?
So.
Oh my God, there's a cricket in my
it'll
room.
be Gil, and then.
No, it'll be you. Right now you touched the ground as Booger dropped you down to the ground.
Right, and so I get a sense where Booger and Marcus is there too?
Yeah, Booger and Marcus are standing right next to each other. Like.
Okay, I will attempt to. I will ask for a heroic situation. I'll spend 2 XP to jump up, grab Saga and flies straight to the bus.
Oh. Yep, I'll give you that. So give me 2 XP, and you and Saga at the beginning of the next turn will be in front of the bus.
Okay, we'll give you. I'll give one. I'll donate one so he doesn't have to spend all his XP.
Yep.
Okay.
Since that's something that I wanted to do in the first place.
All right. Yep, that'll definitely happen. That your turn is grabbing what you call it, Saga, and shooting up.
Yeah, and of course I say something before I do that as well. So it's like,
What is it? Give me the heroic speech you say. What do you tell him?
Yeah, because I thought you were unconscious. You probably say something like, "Thought I was out of the game."
Yeah. By Horus, give me strength. I will take you, Marcus, to the bus.
Nice. And our favorite solo adventurer.
Well, shit. So I can't see Saga and whatnot on Sandclaw, correct?
You just see. Actually, you can see everything now because
Okay.
there's no building. You basically standing on a tile floor in a parking lot because he ripped up everything. So you saw the whole thing. You see the bus now. You see the 25-foot god of the, Egyptian god of the dead walking towards you.
Jesus Christ.
You have a book bag with the what you call it, with the crown still shooting out a shining light in your hand.
This is difficult. I'm already impaired and I'm going to die. But fuck it. I'm gonna throw the backpack towards where Saga and Sandclaw were.
Oh.
Okay. Bus? We're going towards the bus.
Yeah, I know. But where you were, so that it's
where sculpture's at.
Actually, it's where Booger is. In fact, it's like
where Booger.
Yeah. Invisible.
Actually,
sculpture's invisible.
Oh yeah, he can't see sculpture.
Nope.
Yeah,
I don't know sculpture's there, so
it'll be where Booger is.
Yeah.
Booger has to be the worst superhero name ever.
He got the worst power ever.
Not manipulation.
You know what?
Hey, he saved Sandclaw. Give him some respect.
But now Sandclaw got booger juice on him.
So here's what I kind of want to do. I want to instead of throwing it in that direction, I actually want to throw it kind of towards a empty-ish space that's still obviously on land, hoping that by some miracle of whatever that this massive being is going to go towards that instead of me.
All right. Yeah, you how far you want to chuck it? As far as you can?
As far as I can, as long as I know it's not going to like go way too far away, or like cuz we're like, are we on? So obviously it's all messed up now, but we're
you know it's made out of metal, right? You could just use your power to.
It's a good point.
You could put it anywhere you want.
Yeah, I essentially just want to keep it like relatively near, but not incredibly far. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want it to be on me because I have a feeling he's coming for me. So I want it to be in a direction that there aren't people.
Yeah. All right, so yeah. I mean, you could chuck it or use your magnet, but you could put with your magnetism. You could put it anywhere you want.
Yeah, I'll use the magnetism
together.
Yeah, I realize this like as a player, but as a character, as Gil, I don't know. All I know is I got a big old beaming light. I heard this story earlier, and I'm just throwing.
Didn't the beam of light shoot towards the bus?
It
Yo,
didn't-
stop
it
stop
shot
playing
straight,
it.
it shot straight up.
Oh, I thought it
Yeah.
shot towards the bus. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Then
So
I don't know that either. Then.
so
I
yeah,
just
I'm
know
gonna
that
use
Jordan's in there and I got to save her.
yeah. I'm gonna use my magnetism to essentially set it. I don't know, like 100 feet away from me or
Okay.
something.
100 feet behind you, or 100 feet in front of you, like behind this Egyptian god.
Behind the Egyptian god.
Okay. Yep.
Definitely
So you-
not behind me.
Yeah. So you definitely don't have to roll for that.
Okay.
Do you move the whole book bag or just the crown itself, so
Uh,
everyone can see that it's the crown? That's your choice.
I'm gonna move the crown itself.
All right. So how did it look when you grabbed the crown? Like, what's that look like to us?
So essentially it's the same sort of theme as like the original idea of like kind of when I was manipulating the metal pieces. So it's just kind of like there's like a little ripple of energy around the crown. And then essentially the crown, which is a giant glowing beacon at this point, just moves and then is set down.
You see the hover crown and it shoots past. You see the god stop. It turns around to chase the crown, right? And as that happens, right, I have a GM intrusion because this directly affects Sculpture. I have a GM intrusion for you, Sculpture. Who you giving the XP to?
I'll give it to Sandclaw.
All right.
All right.
You standing like right next, looking up at the spinning bus. The bus starts falling.
I
As
dive
you-
out the way, obviously.
The lights turn off on the bus, and it just starts falling down to the ground.
Well, how long does it take to fall 200 feet?
It's not. You would have to dive out the way. Like you have an opportunity to action, and so will so will Saga and Sandclaw as they flying up. You now see the lights stop. It stops spinning, and the bus starts crashing down. All three of your guys have an action.
So
Yeah,
all I
something
want to
like
do.
it's a long distance is something like 200 feet or something like that. Then
Yes.
and so it'd probably take like a round and a half or something.
Yeah.
Well, either
Yeah,
way, what you call it? What I'd want to do is seeing that is pile up as much wet clay where it's gonna land to potentially cushion it if like maybe someone fell out of the bus or like the bus itself.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Al.
No, that's it. That's all I want to do.
So you trying to use your power to build up like how
Not like a mound, but like a puddle, basically, like a big puddle. If like I don't know if I can do that or like if you said it's like this is more like concrete, right? So that really wouldn't do anything.
But you could build up a clay wall to hold it up.
I would definitely try. Like I would definitely try to then like build a tallish like clay pillar that'll cushion the fall as it falls. Like it won't be a hard pillar, so like as it falls, it'll like slow it down. Then I'll do that then if I can. Like you just see me like I make a giant pillar.
And I'm gonna tell Sandclaw, because he's already flying up to do that, that superhero move like the fastball special, just hurl me forward towards the bus.
Yeah, I can do that definitely.
Tuck and crash through the window and like do a flip so I can get Jordan, catch her, and tuck again out the other window, and then so we can save her, type deal.
That's super.
You got Jordan and the bus driver on the bus.
Well, I'll try to grab them both. Then I'll sacrifice an XP and say.
First, you got to make the roll to get onto the bus first.
Well, yeah, there we go. Let's do that.
And so, what do you try to do? You throwing? Are you gonna try to throw him? With your super strength, you could throw him right through the glass if you wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, it's essentially I have a strength of power shift 2, so throw like I can if it takes a level 2, it's gonna be automatic. If it's level 3, I would have to roll or anything higher, or unless I.
Actually, like if you just trying to throw him through the window, like not worrying about him taking damage, you can absolutely do that.
That's fine.
So, are you communicating to me, Marcus? Just throw me? Is that what you're
right? I'm telling you, I said straight up, right at the bus. I need to get in there quick.
Okay.
Jordan's in there.
Okay.
All right, so he throws you through the glass window, and you take 4 points of damage, slamming through. But now you see an unconscious Jordan with the right next to her. You see the scepter.
Okay, so can I make a since my thing is all about movement, dexterity, acrobatics, and all that? Can I do the move where I grab the scepter and her, and like, since the bus is still falling, I'm thinking I still got some forward momentum, and I can just crash through the upper window.
I would give you all those actions with a speed difficulty 4 speed roll.
Got it. Let's do it. I'll spend some
You
effort
took the
on
4
that.
damage from being slammed through.
Yeah, I
okay.
take the 4 damage off my mic. I'm down to 8 points in mic. All right, let's do this. So that would actually be like a difficulty 6, I beat.
Yep. So yeah, you picked up her and you picked up the scepter as well, the heart of Ivana. And you slam out the back door of the bus, and you are now falling as well as this bus. Could sculpture give me a difficulty 4 roll to see if his clay can hold the weight of the bus? Because if not, the bus driver is going to take some serious damage.
Can I apply maybe an asset? I know it's out of turn, but like I've honestly been thinking about using move metal to attempt to slow this thing down as well.
All right, so I'll say for 1 XP you could help out with that.
Okay.
So it's a difficulty 3 roll. So you're both teaming. Basically Gil is helping you, like, he's like, you see your clay is building up this mound, and then all of a sudden you see strips of the broken car doors and stuff on the parking lot starts building onto the mound that you're building, to stop this bus.
I look over at Gil and I like nod.
He can't see you because
oh yeah, I'm invisible. Yeah, so you guys don't even see me doing the things I'm doing. I still do it though.
Yeah, do you even realize you're invisible yet?
Now I'm in the adrenaline of the moment. I kind of doubt it.
Can you give me the difficulty 3?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Who got you?
Because you're trying to hold the bus up.
Got
all right, the bus slams into this mound of clay and metal, and it's like teetering, like a seesaw from end to end, because he only created, and it's standing there. Falling to the ground now is Saga holding Jordan and the heart of Ibana in his hand. It will be a difficulty 5 roll for Sandclaw to catch you before you hit the bottom.
Okay. Related to what speed or?
Yeah, that has to be speed.
Okay. All right. So the hope is that between balance and careful movement and physical performing arts, that I'm actually making like a sort of movement.
Yeah, I will let you add balance to that. So it'll be a difficulty 4.
Okay. And yeah, I will.
Or also, I'll give Dean an option too. Dean can sacrifice himself and make it 1 step easier for you by trying to throw Jordan so you could catch her. But that means
absolutely.
That means that Saga will have to give me a difficulty 6 roll to avoid the impact.
Absolutely. I got confidence in my abilities. I will absolutely
Jordan. You've still got that help from me as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So it'll be a difficulty 5 roll for you to avoid the impact.
Okay, so I'm gonna toss Jordan. I'm like, save her.
Okay. So
what's
what's the base challenge?
Now you need a 9 or higher. It's a 3. It's a 3 base now.
Oh, 3 base. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll just put.
So I need to roll a 6 or better with my dexterity since it's a 5.
Yes.
All right.
Hey.
Nice. Yay.
Let's go.
He
What
just
do you-
show off.
You and don't forget, you still have the Heart of Ibana in your hand.
Right. So it's gonna be. I'm gonna show off a little bit.
Let him do his roll
Yeah, no,
first.
let him do
before
his
you
thing
do-
first.
Yeah.
Actually,
So-
since this is a catch thing, so this is actually
Yeah.
a strength. So yeah, I got twice
No.
power shift on that.
No, it's actually speed
Oh,
because
is it
you
speed? Oh,
because
okay, never
you
mind.
run in to catch it. Because we're assuming with your super strength that the weight means nothing to you. You
Yeah,
just
that
do-
makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay, so balance, unless it's going to be physical performing art to catch it. It says it.
Yep.
Talent.
Hmm.
Which one?
Either or will give you one.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you easily
Nice.
So you swoop down and then you swoop down and as you make the turn, we see your wings turn right by you. You see Saga like zooms right past you as he gave himself up, and he makes he looks super heroic landing on the ground. How does he avoid taking any damage from hitting the ground?
So what he does is, as Saga is swooping by, he uses the basically the movement of air that Saga caused as a thermal and rolls across it, just to get that impressive little move. And he flattens out his body, the slowest fall, and at the last second he flips and he does the Iron Man land. Boom!
And you still
flash it.
and you still got
Yeah.
a you still got a minor effect. Are you holding the Heart of Ibana? What are you doing?
Oh man!
And you remember now that this was what was in the classroom.
Right. So the heart of women, they said that those two things needed to be together. So
Yes.
where's the other piece?
The other piece is floating behind this Egyptian god who's chasing it because Gil said it's flying out behind him.
And is it in the opposite direction of us?
No, he's not that far from you.
Is the
He's in the
assumption
pocket.
is the assumption that both items have the same colored light emitting from them, or is it-
Correct.
Okay, so you see another colored light.
Yeah.
Okay. So, for that minor effect, could I say the thing is in range, and I'm gonna do the spin and throw the scepter at the other piece for the
Yes. Oh yeah, you could definitely throw it.
and I will spend effort. Oh man, I'm getting low.
Everybody's getting low. I just saw Gil's stat numbers.
All right, so and I get a power shift and accuracy. Whew. All right, here we go. Spend the level of effort, accuracy. That's 2. Let's do this.
You throw it, right? And he's chasing the crown, and you hit him, and the crown's the heart and the crown slam into each other, and then all your guys see is white, just white, like if it was a
Flashbang.
someone. Yeah, like someone turned off all the lights on the computer, and that split second where it's like a clear white color before it goes black, right? And you see the image of a female and a male embracing that same purple mist, right? And then everything goes dark, and everything is still. There's no God of the Dead. There's no Megatron. All there is the sound of sirens and a destroyed movie theater.
Children
literally-
crying.
Literally just fall over.
We pan to the next day, and everyone is sitting in a white room inside Sky High.
Attention?
Some of your guys are covered in bandages and all, and your entire class is in there, for the exception of Kyle. And Professor Genius looks over you. He goes, "You'll have all been sentenced to 5 days detention. Though we do appreciate all the work you guys did in order to help save as many civilians as you possibly could. The massive damage and the bad personal lawsuits that we will ensue from the damage you caused is extraordinary.
Wait,
Good job, guys."
wait, but Professor, we saved everybody.
Yes, we did, Professor. We saved everybody.
How did we
Oh.
get detention?
Oh, really?
And we didn't do any damage. I fast talk.
Yeah, you can give me a difficulty 6 fast talk.
Okay. Oh, cheers. That's going to be fun. This is going to be fun. I am going to put effort into this, obviously. And so it's still difficulty 6 because I don't actually have anything for that power. And it's going to be okay. No.
Oh no.
He goes, "Yeah, you're right. You didn't cause that much damage. So instead of 5 days detention, how about make it 7?"
Okay.
As he walks out holding a jeweled case with these 3 orbs hovering around it, you hear the door slam and you hear the suction sound and pop. And you guys know the tension rooms absorbs all your powers. So everyone is sitting there, including Henry, including the twins, unable to use their powers.
I look
And
up.
hold on.
Okay.
Oh, and as he says that, there's a newspaper on the table, and it goes, "A terrible thing happened in A Night at the Movies." Thank you, everybody, for playing A Night at the Movies. It was a blast.
That was great.
Thank you. It's wonderful.
That was a lot of fun.
Can't believe
Um,
I got detention, and I didn't tear up nothing. I saved people.
I know.
Even the girl the 2 that started it.
But yeah, thank you, Anthony, for running this. It was a lot of fun. Any final thoughts, gentlemen, before we get out of here?
Thumbs up. It was great. I had a blast.
That was fantastic. It was a lot of fun.
I I've run this multiple times, and it always, there's always I'm always amazed at the creativity of players to come up with different solutions, and I just thought it was hilarious that Gil spent the entire game by himself.
You did this. You
Natural One did this.
Yeah.
Split the party.
Yes.
All Kimberly's fault.
And I will say this is the first time I ever ran this where people killed the Care Bears.
Oh yeah.
Right.
That is true.
The
But
Care Bear survived the first time.
Yeah, most of the time they do. Most of the time they'll break free from the hug and run out.
that's it. But yeah, this was a blast. Thank you all for playing with us. It was a lot of fun. Anthony, you have a little spiel about the CU before I close us out, or
Yeah. Just if you like us, you like what we do, please, like, share, and subscribe our videos. Join the Cypher Unlimited Discord server, and you too can play in these wonderful one-shot games that we run, because everyone here is a member of the Cypher Unlimited Discord server, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you also want to support us in some other way, you could visit our online store and purchase some of this cool Cypher Unlimited gag gear that you see us wearing. I like that shirt there, Ali. And
Thank you. It's wonderful.
we also have a Ko-fi set up. You can drop us a little donation there. Like we always say, our videos will always be free, but that little money helps us with stuff like Zoom costs. So we really appreciate it, and we love you guys.
yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Coffee as in KOFI.
exactly.
And then, one last thing. And did I tell you that Matthew McConaughey was in this adventure?
Yes.
Oh yeah, but yeah.
One surprise movie with McConaughey and J Lo.
May she rest in peace.
Yeah.
And also managed to kill J-Lo.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun. And again, thank you all so much for playing, and thank you, Anthony, for running. Thank you, everyone, for watching
Thank you,
out there. And yeah, from us at the CU, we will see you later.
Bye.
Bye.